get comfy one more time, y'all. Oh, my goodness. Got some Seahawk fitted on today. I know they ain't playing no more, man, but, you know, just like the way the sweater looks. Welcome back to Eddie B TV. I am, of course, Eddie B. Nice to see y'all. And we are back at you again today for another reaction video. And today, we're going to get into somebody that I have not gotten into before, man. I'm actually kind of surprised that I have not gotten into this guy before, but we are definitely going to give it a shot today. We're going to get into some Chris Tucker today, y'all. All right. Well, Chris Tucker, man, is he's just a legend already. In my opinion, I think he's a legend, man. He killed early in his career with Def Comedy Jam, and been on a lot of movies early on in the 90s and all that, man. Like House Party, he was in one of those, man. He was in Friday, obviously, Rush Hour, Money Talks, a whole bunch of stuff, man. And his voice is trademarked to me, man. He's just like incredibly funny. He always has like his own flair with his voice, no matter what role he's playing, and no matter what, he makes it funny all the time. So yeah, we're gonna get into one from him today. And this is from, I didn't even know that he had an hour-long special. I had no idea. I saw it, and then people were telling me, like, you didn't know that? I'm like, nah, man, because the only stand-up really that I had ever seen of Chris Tucker was on Def Comedy Jam, you know? And all this time has gone by, and then someone told me he had a special, and then I looked it up and I saw it. I was like, I could not believe I missed this. It was, it made me so mad that I didn't know. But yeah, we're gonna get into one from him on this special today. And this one's gonna be titled, Sang with Michael Jackson and Barry Gibb. Oh, okay. Well, Michael Jackson and Barry Gibb, just those two alone is already one hell of a sight, probably, I imagine. But Chris Tucker getting in the middle of that, I don't know what it sounded like, but yeah, we're gonna figure it out. So one more time, Chris Tucker sang with Michael Jackson and Barry Gibb. And if you like this reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe to your boy. Keep everything going. All right. Well, I'm always into being surprised, and I'm always into you know, getting into new stuff, you know. So I have not seen this special. As soon as I'm done with this clip, I don't know how many more clips of this special that he has online, but either way, I gotta watch this whole special eventually. So yeah, man, let's go ahead and get into this one. Like I said, Chris Tucker sang with Michael Jackson and Barry Gibb right here on Eddie B TV. Let's get our laugh on, people. Let's do this. All right. Let's get situated here. Here we go.
Michael was cool, man. We hang out with Mike. Michael liked rap. Like, he liked that 50 Cent song in the club. He liked the beat, so he'd be jamming to the beat. We'd be riding in the car. Michael just be jamming to the beat. He'd be like, boom, 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 boom. Michael be getting down. He just play it back, boom, 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 boom. All of a sudden, you know, it's cool until he starts saying the words. That's when it sounds crazy. He's like, you see me in the club with a bottle full of bub. Michael, no.
Really?
Don't sing the words. Chris, I love that song, Chris. I love that beat. I love it, Chris. That is a cold-blooded beat. I love that beat. Of course I wouldn't go in the club with a bottle full of bud, Chris. I wouldn't do that.
Oh, man.
I love that song, Chris. That didn't sound right, Mike. I know, but I love it. He liked Rick Ross, too. He loved it. Sometimes he'd be going around the place. He'd be doing a song. I'm like, what the hell was that?
Yeah, what was that?
I said, Michael, was that you? No. Did you hear that? I didn't hear nothing. I didn't know what that was. I thought you did it. I don't know who. One time I called him. He's like, I said, Mike, I saw you. I knew it was you. I'm sorry, because I love Rick Ross. I love him.
Well, that's cool.
I love Maybach music. I love that. So cool.
He really said that.
He's so crazy.
Maybach music.
I love that.
What?
He's so free. I want to do that on my album. He's so crazy. So silly. Crazy guy. Michael. One time I did something real cool with Michael, though. I went over Barry Gibb's house from the Bee Gees. You know, Barry Gibb's. I was like, damn, this is fly. We was watching the Oscars over Barry Gibb's house, Bee Gees, and we was sitting there and hanging out and stuff, and And I said, God damn, I see Barry Gibbs and Michael Jackson. And all of a sudden, both of them started singing. They were singing How Deep Is Your Love. I said, God damn, that's Michael Jackson, Barry Gibbs singing right in front of me. Ain't nobody gonna believe this shit. It was just me and a dog looking. The dog was even surprised, like, damn, this shit is fly. I said, this is shit. Yeah, I see this shit. Michael Jackson, Barry Gibbs, shit. So they start singing. Michael started singing first, man. I never heard him sing live before. He was like, how deep is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to know, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down.
Oh, get him.
And we all should let it be. And the world should be. And then Barry came in. I believe in you. I see that the dolphins out to read in me. And then I got caught up and came in. Come to you on the side of me. Said you know I can say, and you know it. And Mike was like, Chris, no, Chris. No. Chris.
Mike got him back.
Oh, Chris. What are you doing, Chris? Barry, I'm sorry, Barry. Chris.
Oh, man.
I said, Michael, I'm sorry, I got caught up. No, Chris, no. Stick with the jokes, Chris. No, what are you doing? I'm sorry, Mike, I got caught up, man. It sounds so good. No, Chris, no. You said you wouldn't say nothing, Chris.
No, Chris.
Barry, I'm sorry. Chris, what's wrong with you? No. Sorry, Barry, sorry. Chris, what are you doing?
Oh,
I'm
man.
sorry, Mike. It was sounding so good. I thought, no, Chris, no. Chris, go to the car, Chris. Go to the car. Man. I won't say nothing else. I know you won't say anything else. Chris, go to the car. Beat it, Chris. Beat it, Chris. Oh, Mike, I'm sorry, man. Chris, go. Go. I told you not. You always want to be starting something. Go, just go. I don't want to hear it, Chris.
Oh, man. That was good. That was awesome. I'm sorry. All right. That was Chris Tucker. Sang with Michael Jackson and Barry Gibb. Oh, my goodness, man. You know, just to unpack a little bit with this one, man. There's been a lot of interviews that I've seen with people talking about Michael Jackson. And one of the things that I've always heard from many different people is that Michael Jackson was not no corny, soft, fragile individual, man. He wasn't, man. He knew how to have a good time. He had a sense of humor. He wasn't always clean with all his words and all that, man. He'd be cussing with people that he hang out with, man. He'd get along, man. He just do him. And he didn't always have like a, high-pitched voice like this. Sometimes he, had some bass in his voice, sometimes too. And I remember Eddie Griffin would always say that Michael could set you up real good to take a joke and all that stuff, and just like he just knew how to have fun, And whenever I hear about people that were able to hang out with him and all that stuff to tell these stories, it just made me feel even more great about being a fan of him. I was always a fan no matter what, but just to hear those like behind the scenes stories and then like those private moments that he had with friends of his, it just it was like it was refreshing, because I didn't know what to think about Michael Jackson other than his music, because I don't dive into celebrities' personal lives like that. It's not something that I do. But whenever I do hear stories about him, I always go like, wow, really? Michael Jackson, had conversations like this. He said things. I remember Lisa Marie Presley would say that, Michael swears sometimes. He has different opinions. He has things that he feels and things that he says and thinks and all that. And I'm just like, wow. No one would have ever thought that just listening to him on a regular basis with his music or when he had interviews of his own. But I think it was just really cool that he had that side of himself, that was like not what the fans expected or what anyone who probably thought he was like a softie would expect from him. And overall, I just thought that was cool, man. But if I were to ever see Michael Jackson, if I would have ever met him and seen him singing with anybody else, man, just that wasn't on stage or in the studio or nothing like that, yeah, that'd be a pretty cool experience right there. And I think it's cool that Chris Tucker got to experience that for himself, man. But Michael Jackson, man, is just like, he's just like my favorite musician ever. You know, I don't think anybody even comes close to him. Not just because you know of the hype surrounding him and all that, but he did not. The guy was talented, man. The guy was like an innovator of choreography and singing, and overall he just had like a mind and a heart for what he was doing. That's why he was the best at it, you know. Now, I don't make comparisons to other people. You know, a couple people in the comments in past videos that pointed this out. There's not really much point in comparing him to other people or comparing other people to him. You know what I mean? Because it's just like everybody is their own unique talent. And to make comparisons seems unfair, not just to the artist, but to the fans as well, you know, because everyone thinks that they gotta like choose sides or something like that. But yeah, man, I like how, I don't know. I mean, it could be just jokes. I don't know, but if he was telling the truth about how Michael Jackson liked to sing, like to rap some songs like 50 Cent and Rick Ross, I think that would be funny just to hear him like do that in real life. That would have been awesome to see. He's like, you see me in the club with a bottle full of I thought that was crazy funny. And then Rick Ross, he's like, I love Maybach music. Maybach music. That's just awesome right there, man. Overall, man, Chris Tucker is one of my favorite comedians, man, one of my favorite people, man, and Michael Jackson as well. I don't know so much about Barry Gibb, but I definitely know who he is, man, and I know who the Bee Gees are as well. So it's just, if anyone got some Bee Gees suggestions, man, leave them to me in the comments, man, because that's just another act that I just kind of like let fly right past me, you know what I mean, and all that. And of course, keep the Michael Jackson suggestions coming, and Chris Tucker, man, because I don't know, like stand-up wise, I don't know what he's done other than Def Comedy Jam and now this right here. And there's obviously a lot more to this that I haven't seen yet. But definitely keep the suggestions coming. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up right there. One more time. Chris Tucker sang with Michael Jackson and Barry Gibb. And if you like that reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe to your boy. Keep everything going, like I always say. So yeah, man. Oh man, I think this was like a really good first Chris Tucker clip to get to, man. I mean, stand up with him in it is kind of few and far in between, I imagine. So I heard that he did like more than one Def Comedy Jam clip, you know what I mean? I definitely got to check more out of that and see if there's anything that I missed. But overall, man, Chris Tucker, man, he just catapulted himself into superstardom, man. He's just an incredibly funny dude. And his voice and his style of acting and comedy, all that, it definitely hits you right here in the head and right here in the heart as well. So yeah, man, it's gonna be Eddie B TV signing off. One more again here. My first reaction to Chris Tucker, man. I think that if I'm really thinking about it, it's kind of like it's kind of hard to say what my favorite movie of him is, because obviously Rush Hour, all the Rush Hours were awesome. They were incredibly funny. But, his big break was Friday, man. And I think that him as Smokey, man, that's just like one of the most classic characters of all time, just because of not only the kind of character Smokey was and who was playing him, and Chris Tucker. So yeah, man, I just love this guy, and definitely, like I said, keep the suggestions coming. So yeah, man, thank y'all for tuning in one more time with this one, man. It's gonna be Eddie B TV signing off one more again here. Like I said, love and appreciate y'all. Peace.